Hello and welcome to the Bernat Stitch Along. I am your knitting host, Kristen from Studio Knit, coming to you from San Francisco, California. And we are already in week 5 of this 6-week Stitch Along. I've been having so much fun with you guys, and I am so excited to start bringing the blanket all together. But first, I want to remind you that we have that basket going on right now. So after you see your mystery clue revealed here and how it knits up, then make sure to go check out that basket if you haven't gotten started on it already. It's using Bernat Blanket Extra. It's a great jumbo yarn. I just love this project. It's my first time ever making a basket. It's been a lot of fun. So today in week 5, your mystery clue is that we are doing the inner borders. So our blanket, we have knitted 4 really cool blocks. They've all been inspired by quilt designs. I just love the geometric patterns and the different knitting techniques that we've used along the way. And let's see, week 1 was flying geese. Week 2 was, that log cabin. Week 3 were the attic windows, those metered squares. And then week 4 last week was that pinwheel block. That was really fun. So we're going to place them all together and we are going to do the inner borders. We are just using one yarn color today. Mine is in dark gray, and let me show you how we are going to be attaching and knitting those inner borders together. We're using just one yarn color, contrast A, and for me that will be dark gray. And the construction uses the same technique we used in week 2 for the log cabin block. So let's look at our pattern. We first place our 4 blocks, and you'll see the first thing we do, number 1, is we'll be attaching the pinwheel to the flying geese. And then number 2 will be our log cabin to the attic windows. Number 3 is then piecing those 2 strips together, and up top on number 4 we create more border on the bottom, number 5, 6 on the side, and 7 on the side. So let's get started with our pinwheel block, and I'm also going to use those little stitch markers to help me decide exactly what my spacing should be when I'm picking up my stitches to attach my yarn. And we just begin at the top of our pinwheel here of picking up our stitches. So I'm adding on my contrast color A, my dark gray, and I'm going to be picking up stitches by inserting my needle from the front and then knitting the yarn through and going all the way across. And at the top of the pinwheel block, it's 37 stitches that we're picking up, and then we just knit it up in the garter stitch for 4 inches. And I'll just let you know, for me that was 14 rows. And then we are casting off. Again, I'm choosing to do the stretchy cast off. You can cast off however you would like. We just weave in our ends, and then we are going to be taking this border and we are just going to seam the edges so that we're attaching it to our flying geese block. So we have completed the first little inner border section, and then we just continue the same technique all the way around until all of our inner borders are completed. Now it's time for me to show off my Afghan blanket with my inner borders completed. So I hope you guys are having so much fun. You're definitely seeing your blanket come together today, and I cannot wait to finish this off with you next week in week 6, where yes, there's actually more to the blanket. It looks like it's almost finished today, right? But no, there's more. So I will see you here week 6, finishing up our blanket. Of course, please go check out the basket that we're knitting up this week, as well as that pillow that we started in weeks 1, 2, and 3, and well, we finished that one in week 3. All right, you guys, have fun. Keep commenting, sharing your photos, helping each other out, and I will see you next week, the final week, week 6, guys. Bye.